Yesterday, politician and human rights activist Dr. Kizza Besigye was rushed to the clinic, a private health facility in Bugolobi under tight security, after prolonged rumors surrounding his ill health since his commencement of a hunger strike while in detention in Luzira prison. Today, political figures including NUP leadership made their way to visit Besigye, who was returned to Luzira.
This situation cannot continue to happen this way, especially now because we don't know the state in which Dr. Kizza Besigye is, now that he cannot even get out of bed to come and see visitors. It's a very worrisome state of affairs.
The right place where Dr. Besigye should be is in a hospital. They know that he's here not by any means of law. The court that sentenced him to that put him in prison, the courts of law said it's an incapable court.
Speaking to media in regards to Dr. Kizza Besigye's current state, legislators demand the immediate release of the politician, calling on government to take responsibility for ensuring he is treated fairly in accordance to the law.
I'm very sure the laws of the land are very, very clear on how to treat the sick in the course of trial. And therefore, the regime has no explanation under the sun they can give to justify the inhuman and degrading treatment exacted on the person of Dr. Besigye.
If the president has failed to act, because he can even pass an executive order, after all, they know that they are persecuting him for no good reasons. He can pass an executive order that Besigye should be released immediately.
But still to find that today, government is still dilly-dallying, buying time, all for the purpose of illegally and unconstitutionally keeping Dr. Besigye in jail is very, very unfortunate. Yet these are people who claim that they obey the rule of law, that they are in charge of a democratic dispensation. But what you see what they are doing, you shudder and you wonder which kind of country this one is, which we are living in.
Government has all means to stop any person in this country to do any subversive activities if they wanted to do. And today, the Besigye of 2006, the Besigye of 2011, is not the Besigye of today. He's an old man now. Government can stop him from either walk to work or do, but we don't know why the government has continued incarcerating a person of Dr. Kizza Besigye. And we only demand that Dr. Kizza Besigye be released such that he's able to get proper treatment. And not only him, all the others.
Key political players, including the leaders of Democratic Alliance, Matthew Simpug and UPC President Jim Akina, have called on their colleagues in the opposition to put aside their differences and unite.
As such, I hope that this opens people's eyes, and also we try to address this issue that we can have a country where all of us, irrespective of political opinions, can exercise them and live freely in this wonderful country God has given us.
And therefore, the opposition must rise in a more structured manner, and communicate and work with everybody, not in the kind of divisive manner, because every other group are trying to have their way, believing that we are in contention. The issue of Dr. Besigye and other prisoners is not a matter for which we are in contest, and therefore must be handled with the kind of diligence and with the kind of togetherness never seen before, so that does not happen again in our midst.
Ugandans have been rallied to speak against injustice.
We'll do all that we have got to do as leaders, but we are calling upon the people of Uganda, let all of us play our part.
Remember, Besigye was among the founders of NRA, NRM, and his suffering. What about for us who just boarded while the bus was moving?
That an attack on one of us is an attack on all of us. What Dr. Besigye is going through, any one of us can go through it. So it is all of us to say no to this kind of impunity, to say no to military rule, to say no to mismanagement of the affairs of Ugandans.
Dr. Kizza Besigye was arrested in November last year alongside his co-accused Obed Lutali in Kenya and eventually charged with illegal possession of firearms and treachery.